Welcome to Arsenal News Channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more interesting content like this. Much of Arsenal's recent success can be attributed to the number of effective partnerships that have been allowed to evolve and blossom all over the pitch. For instance, the connection that exists between Ben White, Martin Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka has made the right-hand side of Arsenal's attack especially potent. Perhaps the most notable partnership in Mikel Arteta's squad, though, is the one that exists between his two first-choice centre-backs, William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. The defensive duo are two of the first names on the team sheet for the Gunners. Saliba broke an Arsenal record last season as he became the first outfielder to ever play every minute of a Premier League campaign for the North London club. The Frenchman's connection with Gabriel has been solidified by the plentiful game time they had together. On top of that, though, the pair possess complementary qualities and attributes. Saliba's composure and technical ability dovetails with the Brazilian's aggression and aerial prowess, allowing them to deal with any attacker they come up against. Saliba and Gabriel have been called the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League, and goalkeeper David Raya gets the best possible view of the duo at work. In a recent interview with Sky Sports, the Spanish shot-stopper was able to put his finger on exactly what makes Saliba and Gabriel so special as a pairing. He said they are so strong and the relationship they have between them is incredible. They both know where the other one is in every situation, so they have each other's backs. And they are so clever, both of them, considering they are relatively young. I know Ilo is a bit younger than Gabriel, but they are both relatively young and the positions they take up on the pitch to avoid stuff happening are incredible. Whilst it is hard to imagine either Saliba or Gabriel slipping down the pecking order anytime soon, Arteta will be keen to become somewhat less reliant upon them. After all, he cannot be at risk of an injury to either being enough to derail the club's entire campaign. It has been said that Riccardo Calafiori was signed to challenge Gabriel for his place in the starting Roman 11, and the Italian will certainly offer cover in that role. A fit Jurriën Timber represents another option that can be called upon in the heart of the rearguard, who was available to Arteta for the vast majority of last season. On Saturday, Arsenal kick off their 2024-25 campaign at the Emirates Stadium as Wolves visit on match day 1 of the Premier League. While the Gunners will enter the season as one of the favourites to win the title, Mikel Arteta and Edu still have some work to do in the transfer window. As well as many yearning for new faces to join Riccardo Calafiori, several first-team players have had their futures speculated as deadline day approaches. One player whose future has come under recent question is Takehiro Tomiyasu, who has suffered yet another injury setback ahead of the new season. The Japan international proved his importance to Arteta last season acting as an alternative at fullback. However, his consistent absences cause alarm bells to ring. It's understood that the 25-year-old is a player that Arteta is a huge fan of due to his temperament and versatility, although it's clear that he is not considered a starter. That being said, from Tomiyasu's perspective, it's believed that the 2021 arrival has made no effort to push for a move away from Arsenal, with no sign of agitation displayed by the player over his role. While the defender's stance offers some clarity, speculation over his future may not disappear, as it has been reported that Arsenal are willing to let go of his services this summer. A report courtesy of Football Transfers claims that the Gunners are open to offers for Tomiyasu, who is still weeks away from being match fit and ready for selection. Given how valued the Japanese star is in North London, it would be a surprise to see him depart this summer, with the depth he offers being something that has proven to be indispensable to Arteta. While Tomiyasu is the player whose future is currently in doubt, Arsenal insider sources understand that the club have several players they would rather part ways with than the 25-year-old. The likes of Kieran Tierney, Oleksandr Zinchenko and Jakub Kiwior are three full-backs whose futures are considered to be more in jeopardy than the Japan internationals. Building on defensive depth is something Arsenal have needed to do for some time, reinforcing the importance of Arteta having a player of Tomiyasu's quality at his disposal.